Hi, I'm Kathy. I'm a certified Pilates instructor, peak Pilates instructor, and a certified nutrition coach, and also a Reiki therapist. And I am making this video for some of my clients and anybody else that is interested in doing some mat work while we're at home during this difficult time. I'm here in what I call my happy place. It's a tiny little corner in my basement where I have my reformer, a lot of other Pilates equipment you can see, and I like to come down here and just move my body as a way to feel better, try to calm myself, center myself, and take care of my body, which is really all we have to live our lives fully in this world. So with that, I'm hoping to post a lot of different videos, different levels, starting from fundamentals all the way through advanced, and then some props, etc. added in. So check back for other videos later on in the week. I'm definitely busy taking care of my kids upstairs most of the day, but I can sneak down here from time to time, film a little clip, and then I'll post it here for you guys. All right, with that, some props that we might use today. I have 2-pound weights. If you have heavier, 3 is as high as we typically go in Pilates, but if you want to try more, I'm not going to tell you not to, but 2 is going to be good. 1 is fine, no is fine. You can also use cans of beans, which I'm sure we all have at home right now, a lot of them. And we also have, I have this ball, which I like. It has a little bit of squish to it. If you don't have one, don't worry, but it's a really nice prop for a lot of different exercises. Today's going to be a mat class. I'm hoping for it to be 20-25 minutes. And level 1, level 2-ish. As always, listen to your body. If anything doesn't feel good, you can pause or go back to a previous exercise. I typically teach in progression, so I'll give you a lot of different options as we go along. Challenge yourself, but also listen to your body. Okay, lie on your backs. You'll start with your knees bent, your feet on the mat, and I want you to lie all the way down. And if you have a ball, you'll place it between your inner thighs. Hands can be down by your sides with the palms face down. And I want you to just stay here for a minute and take a nice big breath into the back of your body. Inhaling through the nose. And exhale, empty your lungs. See if you can lengthen the top of your head away from your tailbone. And again, inhale, breathe into your back. Exhale, empty the lungs. Try to draw the front ribs down towards your pubic bone. And just do that one more time. Inhale, breathing width into the rib cage. And as you exhale, you can gently think of cinching in your waist as you broaden your bottom rib to the mat. That'll connect your upper core just a little bit. Now from here, we're going to squeeze the ball. Inhale to press in on the ball. And exhale to release. And again, inhale to breathe it in. And exhale to release. Good. Do this a couple more times. As you press on the ball, try to think of widening your pelvis out to the sides. Exhale, release. Feel your thigh bones, your femurs dropping right into the back of the hip sockets. Last 2. Inhale to squeeze. Exhale to release. And last 1. Inhale, squeeze. And exhale to release. Awesome. Now, if you didn't have the ball, you just sort of pretend you have a ball. You can also try a pillow, but it has to be pretty lightweight. Now, the next exercise is called pelvic clock. You're basically just tilting your pelvis back and forth, trying to rock it, scooping the belly from the pubic bone to the belly button. Your back is going to flatten to the mat. And then you lengthen your tailbone away, rolling that tailbone long. And again, you scoop and curl, flattening your back, and then you lengthen it away. Now the key point with this one is it's a small movement, and you're doing it with your belly and not with your butt. Okay, so if you feel like you're tightening your butt and shoving your pelvis to the ceiling to flatten your back, that's not what we're going for here. We're going for a gentle rocking, and what's really happening is that your thigh bones are staying in place, and your pelvis is actually rotating around the top of the thigh bone. Just try it a couple more times. Inhale to curl, exhale to lengthen it back down, and then last one, you inhale to curl and exhale back down. Now bring your feet closer to your seat for a bridge. Gently squeeze the ball, and then start with your little pelvic tilt. You can use your tush and your hamstrings, and you'll press up into a bridge. Now we're looking for a straight line from the knee to the hip to the shoulder. Reach through the knees and roll your spine down one bone at a time, trying to articulate the vertebra to the mat. And again, scoop and curl. Press into the arms and the feet. Use the backs of the legs and your tush. And then you're going to roll down. Curl deeply, ironing out your spine. Just one more time for today. Curl under. Lift it up. Now reach through those knees and pull your heels to your seat to activate the back more. Then curl under to come all the way down. Take your hands and stack them. Put them behind the back of your head. Now, upper ab curls. You're going to lift your head off the mat and press your head into your hands like you're holding a bowling ball. From here, breathe in. And then exhale, you're going to reach those elbows up to the ceiling. Keep your head pressing into your hands so that you can curl up. You inhale to lower halfway down and exhale, deeply curl up. You inhale to lower, exhale to curl up. Now we're using the abdominals. Try not to pull on your head, right? Try to actually almost fold from those upper ribs to curl the chest over the belly and then lower. In doing this, you might not come up as high as you thought you could. That's okay. As long as you're feeling work in the belly and not in the neck and shoulders. 2 more times. Exhale to curl it up. Inhale to lower. And then last one. Exhale to curl it up. And inhale to lower. Take the ball away. Place it down next to you. Now from here, I want you to have your feet nice and flat on the mat. For a little leg fold, you're just going to inhale and bring that knee right into the chest. Let the shin be floppy, or the foot be floppy. You don't need to hold a perfect 90-degree angle. From here, I want you to lower the foot with control, anchoring the ribs to the mat behind you. Other leg, you just crease the hip, the thigh bone and the hip socket to come up. And then you exhale to lower it down. And again, inhale up, exhale to lower, and you inhale up, and you exhale to lower. Good. Now, as you lower the foot to the mat, that's where the work is. The work being, try not to arch your back as you put the foot down, okay? So as you do this, keep that bottom rib anchored behind you. You'll feel your abdominals kick on. It might be a little, it might be a lot, depending on the person. But that's the goal. Keep the bottommost rib wide on the mat as you lower the foot. To increase this challenge, you can then take it to more of a 90-degree angle. Yeah. But we're looking for ease in the hip flexor. So if that's cramping or tightening on you, try the floppy foot, easy angle of the knee. Just one more time, into the chest, and then lower down. Great. We're ready for our 100. I want you to take your hands behind your head, and you're going to do one more upper ab curl. From here, you'll take your hands down by your hips, reaching to your feet, and you pump your arms up and down briskly like you're slapping water with the back of your arms. Now my voice is going to get funny as I do this because I am breathing. From here, you're breathing in 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. You inhale into the upper back 5. Exhale, deepen the connection of the ribs to the pubic bone. Then, to increase your challenge, you keep pumping the arms, but you bring your knees into your chest. And then from there, you can extend the legs out to your lowest possible angle. Now, this is the most advanced position where the feet are hovering just off the mat. You have to squeeze your sits bones together and zip your core in order to find this connection. For many people, this is a good starting place. From there, you can start to straighten the legs as you pump. Awesome. I'm sure we've done 100 by now. Hug your knees in. Give them a squeeze. And turn your head side to side in case your neck and shoulders worked more than they maybe should have. Come all the way up. From here, scooch back just a little bit. If you have your ball, this is a great time to take it and put it between your inner thighs. Take your hands behind your legs for your modified roll up. Lift up tall. Now from here, I want you to do your pelvic tilt. You're going to curl the pelvis underneath you. And this is where that pelvis is curling around the tops of the thigh bones. And you're gonna start to curl down to the mat, trying just to get your low back to the mat. Now you can keep your hands on the thighs if you need to. On your exhale, you pull the belly button backwards and round over your legs. Lift up tall, and you do that again. Scoop and curl, pubic bone, belly button to round the low back. You're really tucking that tailbone. Try to get your sacrum, your low back, onto the mat. Inhale here, you exhale, round back up and over. This time you're gonna scoop and curl to go back, maybe go to your bra strap. It's gonna be the tips of your shoulder blade. Inhale, exhale, deepen the curl to round up and over. One more time, scoop and curl to go back, just to your bra strap. And then exhale, carve out your abdominals to round over your thighs. To advance this into the full roll up, the feet straighten in front of you. They're flexed, and then arms can reach in front of you. You're gonna tuck your tailbone under and curl backwards one bone at a time. You can hold on to your legs if you need to. At the bottom, bring your arms up to the ceiling and reach them behind your head. Make sure your ribs are down. This is a place where many people want to stick up their ribs. Get them down. Bring your arms up to the sky, chin to chest. Now press your heels down into the mat and press your legs together to roll up and over your legs. From here, curl the tailbone underneath you. If you need to hold on, this is where you do so that you can articulate your spine. You lower down and reach the arms back. Arms come up, chin to chest, squeeze your inner thighs together, round over the legs. Now here, arms are parallel to the floor, ears are between the arms. If you need to bend the knees, go ahead and do so. Then scoop that belly, roll down bone by bone by bone. We're gonna do 2 more times. Arms go back, up, chin to chest, and you round over. Scoop and curl, roll it back. Pubic bone, belly button, solar plexus, all the way out through the top of the head. One more time, chin to chest, round up and over, and then lower yourself all the way down, bone by bone by bone. Okay, from here, I'm gonna scooch down a little bit just because I'm running out of space. Hug your right knee into your chest. You can just give it a little squeeze. Flex the foot and reach it up to the ceiling for a stretch. Bend the knee back in. Inhale up, exhale bend. Last one. Good, keep it straight. I know you can't see my foot, so it goes. This is where I have my space to work out. Circle the foot around, I'm doing it. You might not see it. And reverse. Awesome. Now from here, we're gonna do our single leg circles. A couple of options. If you have a red ball, grab it, hug it behind your knee. You're gonna squeeze it like crazy. The other leg can be bent, or for more challenge, it's straight and flexed. Press that leg to the mat. Now you're gonna circle the thigh bone across your body down, out to the side of the mat, and up. If you don't have a mat because you're at home, just focus on bringing it right to the outside of your hip line, okay? So it's not a huge circle. That's not what we're doing today. Across, down, around and up. One more time. Good. Around and up. Reverse directions. Out to the side, down, across and up. Out, down, across and up. You're moving your thigh bone in the hip socket and the hips are staying stable. From here, take the ball out, hug it into your chest, slide it out, feel that length, other leg. Hug it in, flex the foot, straighten and bend 3 times. Warm up the back of the leg. Leave it straight, point and flex 3 times. Circle the ankle out and around 3 times in one direction, and then reverse. Now this one does not want to do the circles as nicely as the other one for me. Now from here, I'm going to grab my ball again, hug it behind, bend the other leg or straight, take it across, down, around and up. Across, down, around and up. We're going for about 5 on each direction for each leg, and then you reverse it. Out, down, across and up. Last 3 and 2 And one. Good. Give that one a little hug in. Easy crease in the hip flexor and slide the leg out. Now from here, bring your arms back up to the ceiling and just round up if you can, doing another roll up. I'm going to lift my bum forwards, rolling like a ball. We are going to find a C shape of our spine. So you round your spine, eyes look into your belly, and there's a couple of options for positions. You can hold behind your thighs. This would be the easiest option. You're trying to roll back to your sacrum and lift your feet off the mat. Your heels are together, toes are apart. And you're basically trying to make a ball shape from the toes, feeling all the way to the tailbone, all the way up through the top of the head, and it'll then meet the toes again. In this position, you're definitely pressing your legs into your hands and your hands into your legs with your shoulders down. Staying here and balancing is a challenge in and of itself. More challenging position for the actual exercise would be making the ball smaller and tighter. So first going here, where the arms are still pressing into the legs, or making it even tighter, making a bracelet with the wrists and rounding forwards. Now from here, I'm gonna go for the kind of intermediate position for today. You're gonna curl the pelvis backwards, roll to the shoulder blades, round to come up and balance at the top. You scoop and curl to go back, round and balance at the top. We're doing this about 4 to 6 times. It should feel like a gentle massage of your spine. Doing this on a carpet is a very good idea. If you have a thin yoga mat on a wood floor or a hard floor, I don't recommend rolling. It will hurt and not be beneficial. Now glue the legs together, and I want you to roll back down, hug them into your chest. Single leg stretch. You're gonna hold on to the right leg or shin and reach the left leg really far out into the room. The feet are trying to stay in the same line. You switch the legs. So one of the big pitfalls of this exercise is that people lower this leg down too far and they don't keep those feet in the same trajectory. It truly is like you're sliding them through a pipe. Now if this feels a little bit too challenging for you, you can actually from here bring the feet down, hands behind your head, and go into upper ab curls just with a leg fold and then lower down. So it's a really good preparation exercise. If the single leg stretch feels like it's not quite good for your body today. Okay? Otherwise, you will be going into the single leg stretch right out of the gate. Now hug both knees in and just lower yourself down for a second. Turn your head side to side. From here, the next one we'll do is going to be, let's just actually go right into double leg lower lift. So stack those hands behind your head. Curl up to look at your belly, and I want you to take your legs into a tabletop position. They can open up into Pilates stance as well. Now your head is heavy in your hands. From here, you're gonna start to lower the legs down a little bit. You'll feel that pull of your belly, and then curl deeper to bring the knees into the chest. You lower them down, and you scoop and curl. This is a variation of the exercise. Definitely more of a building block. Still really hard. Curl up as the feet lower. Curl more as they come back up. 2 more times. Lower, scoop, and curl. And last one, all the way in, hug it and rest it down. Awesome. The last one we'll do is a crisscross. Let's start from the progression of the simplest to the more challenging this time. Feet down, hands stacked behind the head. From here, again, find your deep upper ab curl. And twist over to the right. Your feet will stay down initially. Come to center, and then you twist to the left and center. We're looking for the rotation to be the rib to the opposite hip without letting the hips or legs move. So come to center and go the other way. If you feel like you can maintain the stability of your pelvis with the twist, you can add a leg fold as you twist. You will twist over to the knee, coming into the chest. And then if this feels like it's, I'll say easy, but like you need more challenge, the knees come in, 1, 2, and you actually are going to, oops, sorry, I lied. Hands go behind the head. Extend one leg out and you'll twist over to the opposite knee. Now again, the feet are in the same plane or the same line. Stay curled up and twist to the other side. And twist, and twist. You should definitely be feeling some burning in your belly. Your head, neck, and shoulders should be relatively loose. 2 more. Twist, wring it out. And twist, and twist. Hug it in, and rest it down. Come all the way up. For spine stretch forwards, the feet are in front of you. Arms are also in front of you as if they're on an imaginary table. Now, if you're sitting upright and you feel like you are kind of like curled under because your hamstrings are a little tight, you can find a pillow or a bolster, a rolled up yoga mat, something to lift up your bum, and you'll sit on top of it. Anyhow, you'll still do the same exercise. Knees might be slightly bent. Inhale, lift tall through the top of your head. Exhale, chin to chest, nose to navel. Round over your legs, sliding those arms parallel to the floor. Inhale, stack it up one bone at a time. Lift your waist and spine. Exhale, empty your lungs, round over your legs. Inhale, stack it up. Taller than you were before. 2 more times. Exhale, carve out your abs. Round over an imaginary beach ball in your lap. Inhale, lift your waist, lift your ribs off your hips. I think 2 more. Chin to chest, nose to navel. Deeply exhale. Inflate your lungs like balloons. Last one. And all the way up. For saw, the arms open to the sides. I'm kind of hitting the wall here, so I'm going to scooch over. But make sure, if you're on a bolster, stay there. Otherwise, make sure the arms don't go behind you here. They're actually a little in front of you. Lift up tall. You twist to the right, and you will take your left pinky finger and reach it past your right pinky toe, or as close to that as you can. Pull the belly back, and keep your left hip down. Stack up tall. Find center. You exhale to twist the other way and reach past the other pinky toe. Lift up and find center. You twist and reach forward. Reach a little further. Reach further. Come all the way up and center. Twist. Reach. Reach further. Furthest. Up and center. 1 more time to each side. Reach, sawing off your pinky toe. Reach the back arm away from the front arm. Come all the way up and center. Last one. Reach the fingertips away from each other. Come all the way up and center. This is not a classical transition right now because if I did it, I'd be facing the wrong way to look at you. We're just going to take our hands to the side, swing our feet behind us, and lie on our stomach for swan. I'm actually going to do a variation called Sphinx today. Your elbows are on the mat. They're a little bit higher than your shoulder. I want you to open your legs and maybe turn them out a little bit. The legs are hip width apart. And then your forehead's going to be down. Now, if I was on the ground and I had the floor kind of level with the mat, I'd take my elbows wider. So if you are there, do that. Otherwise, we make do. Lower your head so that your face is barely touching the mat. Curl your pelvis under. So you are using your glutes a little bit here. And lift your belly button off of the mat. Basically, we don't want to sink and arch as we come up into, arch our low back as we come up into our extension here. So from here, pelvis is curled under, belly off the mat. Then you push an imaginary marble forward with your nose, taking your eyes to the edge of the mat. And then you're going to press up into your elbows, forearms and hands, to arc your chest through the arms. Now in this position, pelvis curled under, belly into the spine. Now lengthen yourself forwards through the top of your head to come all the way down. And again, inhale to come up, press into the elbows. Now from here, you can come a little higher, provided your shoulders haven't just come up to your ears, and you also aren't sinking into your back. You want to connect your belly. Then you can pull yourself longer to come all the way down. Just 1 more time. Inhale to come up, and exhale back down. Now press your seat to your feet for a rest pose here. Make it active. So you're really curling that tail underneath you. Maybe you open your knees to make space for your chest. Try not to sit your butt on your heels. If this position does not feel good for you, you can always turn onto your back and hug your knees into your chest, or you can lie on your side and hug your knees into your chest. Take a couple of breaths here, pulling that belly away from your thighs. Now, again, not a classical transition, partly just so that I'm facing the right way. Actually, entirely, because I'm facing the right way. Lie down on your back with your shoulder bridge. Now, feet are pretty close to the tush, glued together, hands by your side. You're gonna curl your pelvis and press the hips up. Now, the difference from the beginning here is, one, we're warmer now, but also our legs are together, which is harder. You might feel some pulling on the outer thigh. If that's the case, you are allowed to widen the feet just slightly, but we are working towards a bridge where the legs are together and you're really pressing the butt up to the sky. Now from here, start with just a little leg fold. You're just gonna bring one leg in, put it down. Try to keep the hips lifted as you fold one leg in and put it down. If this feels like enough of a challenge, keep doing this 3 to 5 times each leg. For more challenge, the true exercise, you reach the leg long, you kick it up, and you lengthen it down. Kick it up, lengthen it down. Try to keep your hips lifted. Bend it in, other leg, up and down. If you get a Charlie horse in your hamstring, squeeze your glutes more. Use them more. Put the foot down and then roll down. Turn to your side for side kicks. I'm only going to demonstrate one side today. Is that true? Yeah, we'll do both. Why not? We're doing it together. Feet are together. They are coming forwards in front of your body. Now from here, a modification and/or building block would be to bend the bottom leg. It's going to give you more support, and it's a great place to start the exercise. Turn out the top leg and just hover it a little bit off the bottom leg. Now from here, you can be propped up onto your elbow like I am. You can also lie all the way down on your arm. What I care mostly about is that your abdominals are connected and you're not sinking into the right side of your waist onto the mat. From here, you can kick the leg to the front and then reach it long and strong to the back, trying to keep your hips stacked equally. Kick it to the front and then lengthen it to the back. I'm more comfortable with a straight bottom leg, but pick whatever works best for you. 2 more times. Kick it to the front and press it to the back. And last one, and to the back. Good. From here, stack your legs. Kick the leg up, lengthen to lower, and up, lengthen to lower. 3 more times. Again, keep the waist active, right, off the mat, not sinking, and keep reaching your top heel past your bottom heel. Then we'll do circles, little circles, front, up, back, and around. If you are a dancer, this is definitely very much like a small rond de jambe. And then reverse directions. You should feel some burning in your glutes at this moment. I'm making these a little too big. They should just be about the size of a dinner plate. Then you can kick the leg up, bend the knee, put it in front of you, and move the bottom leg back in alignment with your spine. From here, I like to lie down, but you don't have to. You can stay up. And you will lift the bottom leg and lower it down. Lift and lower. If the position of this knee does not feel good to your body, you can just turn it in and put it on the mat. Your hips will gently roll in here a little bit. That's okay. Now lift it up and do your circles, just like you did with the other leg, 5 to 8 in each direction, and reverse your circles. Good. Now find that reach, transition, extend the legs on top of one another. You're going to flip onto your belly. I'm looking the wrong way, but we're just going to go for it. Stack your hands and put your forehead on your hands. Curl your pelvis underneath you, and you're just going to briskly beat the inner thighs together. Rest it down. Shake it out. Now for you, you can just turn around to the other side. I'm going to come and lie on my left side facing you for obvious reasons. And bring those feet to the front. Hover that top leg. You'll kick it to the front and sweep it to the back. Kick it to the front. Press it to the back. Kick it to the front. Press it to the back. Last 2. And last one. Good. Now from here you go up and down. You'll go up and down and up. Reach. Kick and lengthen. Kick and lengthen. Circles. I lost count on the last one. It's about 4 to 6 of each. And reverse. Good. Now kick the leg up, bend the knee, plant the foot, move that bottom foot in alignment, and you will lift it up and lower down. Press it up and down. Imagine a stack of books on your inner thigh, and you're pressing them to the sky. Last one, right into your 5 circles, and reverse. Good. From there, we're going to turn around again. You can just lie on your back. We're going to do a little variation on a teaser preparation. Knees are into the chest. If you did rolling like a ball fairly successfully, you'll be fine at this. Hands are going to go on the inner thighs. Legs in tabletop, flex the feet, turn them out a little bit. Now, press those thighs into your hands and your hands into your thighs. Curl up to look at your belly. And from this position, shoulders are down. Reach the heels away from you as you begin to straighten the legs, and you'll automatically roll up onto your balance point. From here, scoop that belly, bend the knees, roll the knees back into your chest as you lower down. And again, you curl up, reach through those legs, and you basically arrive somewhat magically into a teaser. And then scoop the belly, curl back, and come back down. Now, if this feels easy or that you need more challenge, you can let go at the top. Straighten the legs, keep the connection ribs to pubic bone, but have your chest and eyes looking up. Now you can scoop and curl. You can bend the knees back in. At the bottom, arms reach back, and then you'll teaser up, reaching for knees, toes, ceiling if you can. If you need to hold onto your legs at any moment, go right back to that. Reach knees, feet, ceiling if you can. Straighten the legs, turn them out for the greatest amount of challenge. And then you can bend the knees, roll back down. One more time, knees, feet, ceiling. Now, the next progression, legs are going to straighten out, and you're going to lower the eyes and the toes together all the way to the mat, and squeezing the sits bones together, wrapping that seat, you'll power up into your teaser. Again, you might feel that this version is better for you. Totally fine. Otherwise, more advanced, curl it down, and you'll power up into your teaser. Awesome. From there, just roll down, hug your knees into your chest. One more time. I want you to rock up to seated position. From here, we're going to do seal. One of the weirdest, but one of my favorite exercises. Heels together, knees and toes apart. Make a prayer position with your hands. Reach between your legs, grab onto your outer shin. Roll back to your balance point. Again, eyes are into the belly, just like rolling like a ball. Hands are pressing to shins, shins to hands. Elbows to inner thighs to elbows. Shoulders are down. You clap the legs together like a seal, 2 to 3 times. Then you curl backwards to your shoulder blades, clap, clap, round up, balance, clap, clap. Scoop and curl to go back, clap, clap, round, clap, clap. Now, it might be enough of a challenge for you just to balance here and open and close the legs. If so, keep doing that. Otherwise, go for the roll back and round up. And then you would go to the full seal, where you would clap as you roll back and clap as you round up. We'll do about 6 of these. From there, you can cross your feet and come up to standing. You'll see you can't see me now. The last thing we do, I'm going to sit down because you can't see me, will be push-ups. So a couple of different options here. You can come onto all fours. You can always be on your knees in a plank position, crossing the ankles if you wish. Feel that you are still pulling the mat apart in 2. And then the elbows are going to bend narrow in to your body. So that will be your very first progression. Second would be actually going into your plank. Sits bones are wrapped together, and you bend and you press, and you lower, and you lift. And we'll do 3 to 5. And then you can press back to your feet. You're gonna lose me in the picture here. See if you can touch the floor. You might need to bend your knees and bring your head to your knees here. Now parallel your feet. I'm gonna step to the floor. I think you're still gonna lose me. Parallel your feet though, and round your spine down to the ground. You're hanging your hands and your head. I'll look up at you though. Now curl up a little bit so that your arms really can dangle like a rag doll. And feel the deep scoop of your belly into your spine. Then I want you to bend the knees and start to slowly articulate your spine up an imaginary wall, stacking it one bone at a time. Now imagine you stay standing. Imagine I'm still standing. And from here, just want you to reach up tall and exhale wide out. And again, you can inhale up, feel the length of your waist and your spine. And exhale. One more time, inhale. Feel the length, exhale. Feel your width. And you guys are done. Great work today. Thanks for joining me. Check back here for some more classes or variations, exercises in the coming weeks. We're all here together. We're all in this together. Our bodies are the only thing we have going for us. So let's keep them going and let's keep them going together. Thank you so much. Have a great day.